so we get a chance to look at them closer.
This is the card that shows all the features of the Journey 10SS sit-on fishing kayak. A is the portable accessory carrier. So this is the portable accessory carrier. You can take these off, loosen it up. And this is open close. It's supposed to be airtight. Well, hopefully it will be if you put the top on right. And it's a nice size container. It actually comes out. It'll hold.
You could fill that with water and put your catch in there.
So you could use it as a live well and fill it with water, or you could keep it as a dry well and put your cell phone apparently and other things in here. I don't know what we'll really do with it.
Let's take a look at the bottom edge of that. Is there a gasket?
Yes, there is. There is definitely a little piece of rubber going around. On the reviews on Amazon, a lot of people said that when you're in the kayak, this is impossible to gain access to. They said you cannot turn around and get access to this. So what some people said they do is they attach something to pull this behind the kayak.
And just float it.
And then they could pull it when they want it around. And then they store other things in here. All right, so that goes in there. And then we have these straps that somehow crisscross like that. And like that to hold that in. All right, B. B is 2 flush mount rod holders here and there.
There's one there and one there.
And
we want to see how that looks.
That holds a nice little rod in there. And there we go.
Okay.
That's not bad. C. 1 swivel rod holder. All right. So there's one way in and out, and then once it's in, it's not really swivel.
Yeah.
You have to kind of lift it and turn it and lock it in. And probably this is the way I'll keep it, so that the rod goes in.
Yeah.
And you control with it to the side. All right. So that's the swivel holder that's not really swivel, but does turn. Adjustable padded seat. So a lot of complaints again on Amazon because the padded seat is only in the back. There's nothing padded to sit on. And this is adjustable. So if you want to pull it a little bit more forward, which I probably might, just
a little bit of extra,
and give yourself a little bit more back support.
Yep.
So that's pretty nice. Because there's no bottom pad, we just picked up these little hunting cushions to sit on. All right, what letter are we up to? E, self-bailing. Now, this is the big complaint on all the reviews on Amazon. The self-bailing had to do with the scupper holes. So that if water got in, the idea was it would drain through the scupper holes. But apparently, depending on your weight and how low the boat sits in the water, or the kayak sits in the water, people were getting 1 to 2 inches of water and constantly sitting in a puddle. So it's kind of cool out, it's fall now, we definitely don't want to sit in a puddle. So we filled the scupper holes with
earplugs. Those foam earplugs.
We'll see if these work.
Yeah.
We need 4 for each one.
You got one in your hand, and you could probably...
You could roll them.
Yeah. Because they're going to sort of expand. Once you get them in, they're going to open up.
I'm just rolled it and I'm sticking it in the hole. So this is my kayak. We filled these from the top, and here on Richie's kayak, we filled his from the bottom. So his looks a little different, and we're going to see which one works better. Look how they swelled up. They look cute though, right? And the reason we did that is because on Amazon, all the complaints were that these scupper holes were so small that the scupper plugs that you could buy for other kayaks just did not fit and had to be modified. So we're just trying these earplugs since we had them, and they fit the holes. Next, shock cord deck rigging. We already saw that on the back of the boat. This.
Yeah.
And we have a little bit on the front. So if you want to put a little toolbox up here or whatever, I don't think it's the best. It seems to slip off a little bit, but you could put something in here and hold it down. All right, next. Protective thigh pads. That's this, but I'll be honest, my thighs don't even reach it.
Yeah.
So when I put my legs over the side of the boat just to try it, I hit this instead, and it was very uncomfortable. So these are a little far forward, for me, as far as my thighs, because I have short legs, I guess. I'm 5'4". I don't know, we'll have to see how Richie does when he's in his boat. Maybe it'll be better for him. What's next? Storage compartment. So this is the storage compartment. This is a little storage compartment. You could put your worms in there if you're using worms, or you could keep some sandwich in there or lunch. It says right here, not 100% watertight. All right, adjustable foot braces.
Okay.
These are the adjustable foot braces. They move, okay, depending on where your feet need to go. I've already set these for me, so I'm on the 4th step in. And over here, Richie set his for him. He has longer legs. He's on the 2nd notch in.
Looks good. What else?
Carrying handles. This is the carrying handle right here. I could pick this up like that.
Right. It's one in the front, one in the back.
Yeah. But honestly, in order to carry these then, you'd need 2 people.
Right.
Okay, paddle holders. This is the paddle holder on the side. You take the paddle, it fits in this little notch here, and you just pull this up and strap it on. There's one on the right and the left, so you can choose which side you want to put it on. All right, a couple other features they didn't talk about at all that I want to point out. You have these extra little storage compartments. So if you want to put your phone in a waterproof container, you might want to put it in here. This is
Cup holder.
Cup holder. And you have this extra storage right here. So that's a nice little added feature.
9 feet 6 inches.
It's only 9 feet 6 inches. So that was another complaint, that it's not really 10 feet, and it's not. It's 9 feet 6 inches.
Okay.
So people were complaining that the inside of the kayak was filling with water. And one person on the reviews on Amazon said these screw holes that are all over the kayak are not sealed. So we're just going to go around and check quickly to make sure that they're all tight. And I think that's really everything that there is to show.
That's it.
Just got back, so this was our first time ever in kayaks, and I'm really happy. And it's a windy day today. It's not even that calm. Tracking
Kind of sucks.
Yeah, it really is not that good at all. If you want to go fast, you can just forget about it. But for what we're going to use it for, actually, I think it was fine. How windy it is right now, it probably sounds a little windy too. So we were out there, and that does turn you. A lot of people complain that the boat turns when you stop. But if there's any sort of a current or any sort of a breeze, you're going to turn no matter what you do. And also, you have to think about inertia. Your last paddle is going to affect how you sit as well. But when we
True.
were down in the river, we were in a really calm place with lily pads. We just sat completely still, so it was fine.
Yeah.
We did go behind a couple of boats, and we hit a little bit of a wake. Really not as tippy as you think. It feels that way, but they're really not. They're actually pretty stable.
I had a good time.
Yeah, it was great. I think they're, for the price that we paid.
And yes, the tracking issue, as long as you're not trying to win any races, you're just fine.
Yeah, definitely
You can
not.
always correct it. It flies.
Yeah.
It glides pretty good, and it's comfortable. We were out there for a good hour or so, right? My back.
Yeah, my back is fine.
Everything's good.
I think they're great. They're worth every penny. We're going to have a lot of fun with these. We're only going to use them on rivers and lakes here in the Adirondacks. Local enjoyment, definitely some fishing. That's why we got them. I'm happy.
Paddling around on the lake.
You're happy?
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.